So which plant-based milk is actually good for your weight loss goals or will make you gain weight?
Happie at home.
Hi friends, welcome to Happie at Home. If you're new here, I'm Angie Happie Lou, and I want to ask, do you currently drink plant-based milks? According to the National Consumer Panel, 41% of US households purchased plant-based milk in 2022, with repeated purchase rates exceeding 70%. This means that so many of us are consuming plant-based milk on a consistent basis, myself included. My plant-based milk of choice was oat milk, but as I was doing research for this video, I discovered that it is not as healthy as I had previously thought. To be honest, before doing this research, I loved oat milk so much that I purposely ignored any articles or videos I came across, possibly warning me of its potentially harmful ingredients. Totally guilty of denial. So the real question is, how many of us are consuming plant-based milk thinking we are doing what's right by our health, but on the contrary, maybe in fact damaging our health even more? Guilty again. In this video, I'm gonna pit each of the most popular plant-based milks out there, from soy, almond, oat, coconut, rice, hemp, pea, sesame, along with a plethora of nut milks, to really determine which is the best for your weight loss goals, your overall health, youth, and vitality, as this is always the mission of this channel, and which might actually be making it worse. The results might surprise you, and we're going to dive deep into the pros, cons, specifically which ingredients you really need to avoid and why. Plus, you'll be surprised to find out which is ultimately my plant-based milk of choice after doing all of this research. And of course, I'll never leave you hanging without any healthy options in each category to choose from. So without further ado, let's get to it. So I usually share my story towards the end of my videos, but I'm sharing it here now because I am still so shocked at the discovery of how my favorite plant-based milk of choice is full of rapeseed oil, aka canola oil, which is a highly processed and inflammatory seed oil. Growing up in Korea, I've had my share of soy milk. The Korean ones I grew up drinking were super delish, by the way, but filled with refined sugar. And started drinking oat milk in 2020 after having some really bad bouts of bloating from certain almond milk creamers. I really had no other reason for even trying these plant-based milk contenders, except for the fact that they were so trendy, and I really believed they could be a healthier alternative than dairy. But I'm also not vegan nor lactose intolerant, and I found that the taste of many of these milk alternatives were just as sweet, creamy, and satisfying as the real deal, so I just started drinking them. And obsessively, consistently began to drink away. At the height of my oat milk addiction, I would say I was drinking upwards to 4 cartons a week all by myself. And this was because I was drinking it with 2 protein smoothies a day, with my desserts, and every once in a while with my coffee too. So with this newfound discovery, I'm a bit embarrassed to admit that I didn't want to believe any differently because I just love my freaking oat milk so much. I've now quit it cold turkey and I won't be going back, and I'll definitely be sharing with you what my body specs will read in about 30 days after stopping, as my body fat percentage was reading 30% at the beginning of this year. Okay, so let's start by reviewing oat milk first. Okay, oat milk, the creamy contender. Oat milk is a great source of beta-glucans, a type of fiber that's good for your heart. Many oat milks are fortified with additional nutrients, including vitamin B12, vitamin D, calcium, and riboflavin. Oat milk is naturally free from lactose, nuts, and soy, making it a good option for those with certain allergies or sensitivities. It tastes rich, and you'll find out why next, and is very satiating and filling. So here are some of the cons and hidden ingredients. It's relatively high in calories and carbs and gets its creamy, dreamy texture from added oils like sunflower oil or rapeseed/canola oil. Yikes. If you see these ingredients in the list, steer away, as these oils can be highly inflammatory. Many brands have also added sugars, and when looking specifically for a safer alternative, try to buy one that is organic or glyphosate free. I know it can be pricier though. As for weight management, the fiber can help you feel full, but it's higher in calories than some other plant-based milk options, and when made with seed oils and added sugars, I would say it's a definite deterrent to weight loss when consumed in high quantities. The taste is rich, creamy, slightly sweet, and the best dairy-free coffee creamer alternative there is, but you can see why, as I mentioned before.
When it comes to oat milk, not all brands are made with seed oils and added sugars, however. I found that the overall favorite winner in this category that is glyphosate and seed oil free, with the only ingredients being water, organic oats, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and flax seeds, is made by 3 Trees Organic Oat Milk with seeds. Best of all, the texture and taste is the best I've had for a non-seed oil made variety.
All right, let's talk about almond milk. Almonds also contain monounsaturated fats, which are considered to be heart healthy. healthy. Many almond milk brands fortify their products with vitamins and minerals such as calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin E, which can contribute to overall health and wellness. Some almond milk cons are that it's low in protein. Compared to cow's milk or soy milk, almond milk contains much less protein, which is a key nutrient for muscle repair and growth. It also has added sugars. Some almond milk varieties, especially the flavored ones, contain added sugars, which can contribute to weight gain and other health problems. Some brands also use additives like gums, lecithin, and carrageenan for texture and consistency, which can cause digestive distress in some people. Hello, this is totally why I stopped drinking almond milk, because it was giving me severe gas and bloating.
For almond milk, when it comes to brands without additives and doesn't taste like cardboard, consider Elmhurst Milk Almonds. This brand uses a unique process that results in a creamier milk without the need for additives. Its ingredients are just almonds and water. And then of course there's 3 Trees. When trying out their different almond milk varieties, I really liked all of them and can safely say that none had anything harmful to look out for in their ingredient list. Love.
All right, let's dive into the world of soy milk. Here are some soy milk pros. Soy milk is one of the few plants that can match cow's milk in terms of protein content. This makes it a valuable protein source, particularly for vegetarians and vegans. As for heart health, it contains isoflavones and saponins, which have been linked to lower cholesterol levels and improved heart health. Many soy milk brands fortify their beverages with vitamins and minerals like calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin B12, making it again a very good option for overall health. Compared to whole cow's milk, soy milk has less saturated fat, which is beneficial for heart health. Some cons of soy milk. Soy is one of the 8 most common food allergens. If you're allergic to soy, obviously this milk is not for you. Some brands of soy milk contain added sugars, particularly the flavored varieties. Excessive sugar consumption can lead to weight gain and other health problems. Soy also contains phytic acid, which can inhibit the absorption of certain nutrients like iron and zinc. Most of the soybeans grown in the US are genetically modified. If you're trying to avoid genetically modified foods, look for brands that use organic or non-GMO soybeans.
Now when it comes to soy milk brands, the 2 I found were Eden Soy Organic Unsweetened Soy Milk. This brand uses just 2 ingredients, purified water and organic soybeans. It's free from sweeteners, gums, and additives. And then we have Westlife Organic Unsweetened Soy Milk Plain, made from water and organic soybeans only.
All right, let's examine the tropical wonder that is coconut milk. Here's some coconut milk pros. Coconut milk is rich in medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, which are a type of fat that the body can easily digest and use for energy. Some studies suggest MCTs may aid in weight loss and improve brain function. For those with allergies to dairy or nuts, coconut milk provides a creamy, flavorful alternative. Like other plant-based milk, coconut often comes fortified with vitamins and minerals like calcium, vitamin D, B12, offering added nutritional benefits. So here are some coconut milk cons. Coconut milk contains more saturated fat than other plant-based milks, which in excess can raise cholesterol levels and increase the risk of heart disease. Coconut milk also lacks the protein punch found in soy or pea milk, which can be a downside for those seeking plant-based protein sources. Many brands of coconut milk, especially the flavored varieties, contain added sugars. Consuming too much added sugar can lead to weight gain and other health issues, as I mentioned before. And some brands also use additives like carrageenan or gums to improve the milk's texture and extend its shelf life. Some people may have sensitivities to these ingredients too.
When it comes to coconut milk, we have Thrive Market's regeneratively grown organic coconut milk, regular, made of coconut extract and water only. And then we also have Natural Values coconut milk, which is made of coconut and purified water. Neither of these will have an extra creamy texture, but always remember, if it does, it is most likely filled with thickening agents.
All right, let's navigate the rivers of rice milk. Here's some pros. Rice milk is very hypoallergenic, making it a safe choice for those with allergies to dairy, nuts, or soy. Typically, it's low in fat and cholesterol-free. Rice milk can be a heart-friendly choice as part of a balanced diet. And like other plant-based milks, many rice milk brands fortify their beverages with vitamins and minerals, such as calcium, vitamin D, and B12. Okay, here are some rice milk cons. Rice milk tends to be high in carbohydrates compared to other plant-based milks, which could affect blood sugar levels, especially for those with diabetes. Rice milk offers less protein than other alternatives like soy or pea milk. And like many other plant-based milks, some rice milk brands add sugar to their products, and again, excess sugar can contribute to weight gain and other health problems. And some rice brands also use additives like carrageenan or gums for texture and shelf life, just as I mentioned before. Some individuals will have sensitivities to these ingredients. Okay, let's get into the world of pea milk. Here are some pea milk pros. Pea milk often matches cow's milk for protein content, making it a good option for those seeking to add more protein to their diets, particularly vegetarians and vegans, just like soy milk. For people with allergies or sensitivities to dairy or nuts, pea milk also provides a good alternative. Pea milk is also fortified with vitamins and minerals such as calcium, vitamin D, and B12, adding additional nutritional benefits. And some pea milk cons. Some people find the taste of pea milk a little bit more vegetal than other milks. This can be a con for those with picky palates. And just like most plant-based milks, some brands of pea milk contain added sugars, particularly the flavored varieties. And just like the other plant-based milk varieties I mentioned, some brands use additives like gums or sunflower oil to achieve the desired texture and consistency.
Unfortunately, I could not find any brands of rice or pea milk that didn't have any oils, gums, or added refined sugars.
Okay, so let's shed some light on sesame milk, a less common but interesting plant-based milk alternative. Here are some pros. Sesame seeds are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. They're particularly rich in calcium and magnesium, making sesame milk a great choice for improving bone health. Like other seeds, sesame seeds contain heart-healthy, unsaturated fats that can support good cardiovascular health too. Sesame milk also provides a decent amount of plant-based protein, and for those with allergies or sensitivities to dairy or nuts, sesame milk is also a great alternative. Here are some cons though. The flavor of sesame milk is unique and can be a bit strong. It's a matter of personal preference, but some people might find it overpowering, although I love it. Sesame milk is less widely available than other plant-based milk alternatives. Depending on the brand, some sesame milks may contain added sugars, especially the flavored varieties, just like most plant-based milks. And like many plant-based milks, sesame milk might contain additives like gums or oils for texture and shelf stability.
And for sesame milk, the closest thing I could find to it that did not have oils, gums, or refined sugars was 3 Trees Black Sesame Almond Milk made simply of nut and seed milk, which is filtered water, organic almonds, organic black sesame seeds, organic dates, pink Himalayan salt, and honestly tastes good but is lacking in creaminess, obvious due to not having any added oils in the ingredients.
And let's wade into the world of hemp milk. Here are some hemp milk pros. Hemp milk contains a good balance of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which are essential for heart health and brain function. Hemp milk is a decent source of plant-based protein. It won't match the protein punch of soy or pea milk, but it beats out many other plant-based options. And for those allergic to soy, nuts, or dairy, hemp milk is a safe and nutritious alternative. Here are some cons. The nutty, slightly sweet flavor of hemp milk isn't for everyone. Some people love it, while others, not so much. Unless fortified, hemp milk is lower in calcium than cow's milk or some other plant-based milks. Hemp milk varieties also contain added sugars and additives for texturizing and for prolonged shelf life.
As for hemp milk, your safest bet will be Joy's Organic Hemp Milk Base, made purely of organic hulled hemp seed. Just add water and blend.
All right, let's explore the wild world of other nut milks beyond the ubiquitous almond. For other varieties of nut milks out there, you simply want to look out for added sugars, additives like gums, and natural flavorings, and the taste will honestly be based on personal preference. I have yet to find a favorite nut milk that is free of any added sugars and additives yet. Out of cashew, hazelnut, macadamia, and pistachio, I would say that pistachio would be the newest obsession with my lattes, but again, I have yet to find one that I like without any added sugar. If you have one you can recommend, be sure to comment below. Okay, so here are some tips. Number 1, be sure to read your labels and always look out for these keywords when purchasing a plant-based milk. Oils, gums, added sugar in the form of cane sugar or cane syrup, natural flavors, carrageenans. Number 2, whether you choose to purchase an additive-free plant-based milk or one laden with these other potentially harmful ingredients, drink in moderation. A splash here and there in your coffee can't be the end of the world, but downing cups of it thinking it's an overall healthier option may truly be doing more harm than good for your weight loss goals and overall health. Number 3, really the only absolute safest option out there would be to make your own variety of plant-based milk. I know it can be time consuming, but you'll hopefully know where you are sourcing your ingredients from and avoid any additives and refined sugars in the process. So which is right for you? What is most important for you? Is it the health, taste, sustainability, lifestyle, or simply because it's trendy? I think we need to ask ourselves why we're drinking plant-based milk in the first place. Okay, I'm a bit nervous to say this, but my conclusion is that none of them are actually that good for you. Is it taking the best of the worst and saying, hey, is this the least offensive? At the end of the day, all of the milks are highly processed, and it's not easy to find one without any additives that actually tastes good and isn't gonna make a serious dent in your wallet if you happen to form a habit like I did. For me, moving forward, I'll still have some oat milk here and there, just not the one I was highly addicted to for the last 3 years, but I'm gonna really scale down and I can't get out of control with it. If you've gotten used to having plant-based milks in your daily routine like I did, you might wanna reconsider how much you are consuming and just know that it might not necessarily be the best for your weight loss and overall health goals. So unless you're vegan or have particular health issues that prevent you from drinking cow's milk, I'm just not convinced that plant-based milks are the answer to maintaining your youth and longevity, period. Okay, so after doing all this research and concluding that no plant-based milk is really better than the other, if I had to still choose one plant-based milk as my favorite, first of all, I would really drink it in moderation, like probably just as often as I would drink cow's milk, which is rarely, maybe once in a while. And that would still be based on taste for me, and that winner would be oat milk at the end of the day, just not the one that I was highly addicted to because of its ingredients. So as I mentioned before, I found one that I like. It's from 3 Trees and it has seeds in it. The ingredients are filtered water, gluten-free oats, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and flax seeds, all organic. You just have to shake it like crazy, and I can honestly tell you, if I were to have my oat milk again, this is what it's gonna be. I also think after doing all this research, from a nutritional standpoint, I don't think there's anything wrong with drinking more cow's milk, so I'll probably add it more into my diet also. I'm not vegan, I am not lactose intolerant, so having it with my matcha latte or my coffee every once in a while, I think would be pretty amazing. Just a little. Good. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.